So Sonic the Hedgehog was a great success everywhere. And when a game is really great, people want more. So, a year later, they made Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Now here's something interesting. Sonic the Hedgehog 2 is actually the first Sonic game to be developed in America. So let's start it up. Alright, let me turn it up. And in this game, we are introduced to Miles Prower, but everyone just calls him Tails. Plus, also, Dr. Robotnik has once again captured all the woodland creatures and placed them into animal capsules and robots. And he's after the 7 Chaos Emeralds. Yeah, 7 this time, instead of 6. And he needs the emeralds to power up his newest creation, the Death Egg, which is a ripoff of the Death Star. And in this game, we are also introduced to the Sonic's trademark ability, the Spin Dash. How do you perform this? You hold down and press and mash that jump button. Plus, also, if you have 50 rings and you run past a goalpost, sparkles will appear, which you can use to enter the special stage. And it's different from the regular special stages. Okay, so you start in Emerald Hill Zone, which is basically Green Hill Zone, but more colorful. On to the next zone. It's Scrap Brain Zone, but with chemicals. And no underwater level. Okay, there is one part in Act 2. And unlike other Sonic, unlike the original Sonic game, this one has 2 acts per zone. Except Metropolis Zone. That is the only 3-act stage in the game. Aquatic Ruin Zone. It's the water level of the game. And if you're good enough, if you're really good at the game, you can actually avoid going into the water. Next, Casino Night Zone. It introduces to a new thing in Sonic franchise: gambling. Before you make hate comments, don't. Okay? Because I don't want any hate comments. Seriously, if I get at least one hate comment, I'm gonna lose my mind. Okay? So basically there's flippers that can throw you, springs that can launch you, and there are even slot machines where you can get more rings. And then there are these guys. The only way to kill them is to attack them from behind. I'm not even joking. You have to attack them from behind. If you don't, then they won't die. That's also the same for a later enemy, which we will get to later. Hilltop Zone. It's another Green Hill Zone, with platforms, and lava, and things that'll crush you. And then there are these guys. And there are also spikes, and seesaws. There's a lot in this stage. Like this one time when I was playing, I came across a glitch where I got hit, where I hit Robotnik, and then, well, I landed the final hit on Robotnik in this zone, and Tails happened to got hit at the same time, and then it crashed. It's the cave zone. This zone is infamous for one obstacle, the pit. And there's no way to get, once you fall into that pit, there's no way out. And you have to start from the beginning. Or from the last checkpoint you reached. There are traps, puzzles, and of course the boss at the end of the second act. Oil Ocean Zone. It's basically like Scrap Brain Zone. That's it. It's like Scrap Brain Zone. And also there's oil at the bottom of the stage. And don't jump into the oil unless you're an idiot. Because the oil wheel is like the quicksand in Super Mario 3. And if you played Super Mario 3, then you would know what that means. Metropolis Zone. It's the 3-act stage I was telling you about. There are 3 enemies that are infamous for being impossible. Shell Crackers, which are the enemies that you can only kill from behind, and Slicers. Here, I'll show you a video of how annoying the slices are.
So you can never really jump over and hit it. If you attempt to attack it from the front, you'll just get owned by its extendable claw. But trust me, even he doesn't compare to the Slicer. I hate Slicers! They're freaking everywhere and their placements are just plain cheap. Look at this. How am I supposed to avoid that?
Sky Chase Zone. It's a 1-act stage where you balance yourself on top of this plane and kill enemies. Wing Fortress Zone. It's another 1-act stage, and it's right after Sky Chase Zone. And I can never get past this zone, ever. Okay. And after this zone, you get to Death Egg Zone, where you get to fight the 2 final bosses, Metal Sonic and and of course the Death Egg Robot. This is not the first time the Death Egg Robot appeared in one of my videos. It also appeared in my Sonic Generations review. And since there are no rings in this zone, you have to be perfect. Which means you have to go through this zone without getting hit. And then plays the ending. Plus also, if you get all the Chaos Emeralds, you'll turn into a super powerful being in this game. So after getting all the emeralds, you'll turn into Super Sonic. Which you can... How do you become Super Sonic? Collect 50 rings and then jump. So Sonic the Hedgehog 2 has become the big success that Sega hoped for. And it's the best-selling Sonic game ever made. Next time I will review Sonic 3. Oh, is the camera still on?